Today's tool tip is about cutting metal with using alternative methods. You don't need a saw, right, Mary?
No, you don't need a saw. And a lot of people don't like using a saw. It can become difficult. It's a talent all of itself. Of course, you can use scissors, and obviously those are nice. What I like to do is I like to keep my scissors at the 12 o'clock position, and if I'm making a turn, I move my metal. If you tend to also really, cut down all the way, you'll get burrs. So I just try to cut it and then turn it.
So you keep it kind of shallow.
I keep it kind of shallow. So that's my first method. Second way, which is really quite fun, is to take this, which is a bezel set, and one thing I always do when using these tools is I always use annealed metal. So I'm just going to heat it up with my torch and go for it then. So this, you want to not use just a regular ball peen hammer. Hammer in, and what you're going to get is you're going to actually get what's now a bezel, but you can do a lot of things with that bezel. You can take and move it out of the way, bending it back, making little shutters. You can completely cut them off, or you can leave them, but they end up with a nice square. And this is a really nice tool because you end up being able to judge any size. Yeah, exactly. And then you have the disc cutter. And the disc cutter is great. I have several rules when I do a disc cutting. I like this disc cutter specifically because I do like where the whole plate comes up and down. What you want to do is you want to have one piece of metal on the other side that you're working, sort of to balance it out. And I'm going to open it up like this. I'm going to slide it in. And then you want to just gently tighten it up. You don't want to really tighten it down too much. Pick out the corresponding dap, and what I do is I never shove it in. I actually come in and just let it fall.
Okay.
And then I only use a rawhide mallet. If you'd come in with this and you would hit it at an angle, you're going to damage both the cutter and you'll damage the metal. So you want to come in this sort of evens out the blow. So you want to come in like this, and then I let it fall completely through and then lift it back out, like so.
All right, and then you have a perfect cut every time too.
You have a perfect cut.
And you can layer those together.
You can layer them together. You can also put this in a dapping block and make a little edge, which is really great fun.
Oh yeah, it is. And you can
combine
use this for a window.
Yep, and I combine them a lot of times. On this one, there's actually the silver is dapped through, and it's got the edge, and then I put the enamel piece on the top. So kind of an extra little bezel in of itself.
Well, this was a great quick tip. Thanks, Mary.
Thanks.